Unpacking the Themes of Social Justice in Drive Who. Title: Unpacking the Themes of Social Justice in Drive Who. You know, Drive Who has been on the air for over 5 decades, and yet it's still widely regarded as a flagship program for the BBC. And it's not just its long history that's earned it that distinction, it's also the way the show has consistently pushed the boundaries of social justice. From the 1970s to the present day, Drive Who has tackled a wide range of issues, from racism and sexism to classism and oblige. One of the most significant themes that runs throughout the show is the idea of intersectionality. Drive Who's greatest strength is its ability to tell stories that are inclusive, diverse, and representative of the world we live in. From the time-traveling sonic screwdriver-wielding Dr. Rose Tyler to the groundbreaking introduction of a queer Time Lord, Drive Who has consistently demonstrated a commitment to representation and diversity. But it's not just about putting people of color and looped characters on screen, it's about giving them agency and complexity. Take, for example, the character of Missy, the Master's regenerating alter ego. Missy is a villain who challenges the traditional notions of good and evil, and whose complex, nuanced personality defies easy categorization. She's a reminder that people are never just one thing, and that even the most unlikely individuals can have a depth and richness that we wouldn't expect. Drive Who also tackles the issue of classism, often using the Doctor's trusty sonic screwdriver as a symbol of privilege and power. The show has long been critical of the class system, and has used its sci-fi setting to explore the ways in which economic inequality can be a form of social injustice. From the greedy industrialists of the 1980s to the exploitation of alien species in the modern era, Drive Who has consistently highlighted the ways in which economic power can be used to control and oppress. And then, of course, there's the show's approach to oblige. Drive Who has long been a show that champions disabled characters, and has worked hard to ensure that they are represented in a positive, affirming way. From the wheelchair-bound soldier Harry Sullivan to the wheelchair-using Dr. Donna Noble, the show has consistently used disability as a symbol of strength and resilience. But perhaps the most interesting theme in Drive Who is its exploration of the ways in which identity is constructed and performed. Take, for example, the popular villain that is the Weeping Angels. These mysterious, humanoid creatures are actually, in reality, human statues that have fossilized over time, turning to stone when anyone looks directly at them. They've petrified into a frozen statue, immobile, inanimate, and still. It speaks to how societies often put masks on people and categorize them into certain identities. The Universe delves deeper into social justice, exploring and deconstructing societal norms. One final thought comes from this analysis: the iconic relationship between the Doctor and Clara, a modern example of a doctor companion, challenges who's supposed to be the dominant figure in the relationship. Like the conventional doctor-companion dynamic, who actually wields the power, the Doctor or Clara, highlighting the complex dynamic happening between both parties that complicates or questions traditional assumptions.